How do you talk to your girlfriend or boyfriend about their weight gain? This is definitely not an easy topic, but this guy needs some advice because they've been dating for about a year or so. But over the last 6 months or so, she's been gaining 20 pounds or so. It seems like she's gained. And he wants to bring something up because he's concerned about her health, but he doesn't want to get murdered by her either. I think he even mentions he doesn't want to get killed. So how do you bring it up without seeming like an insensitive, superficial jerk?
Because you're worried about her health, but at the same time, that's a touchy situation.
Yeah, because you don't want to call her fat. You don't want to make it come off that way,
Yeah.
but you are concerned about her well-being, about her health, and you want to make sure that she's not hurting herself.
All right, well, we're going through a pandemic. You know, some people have taken it differently than others, and maybe that's just their way.
So, I mean, would you even say anything at that point, or do you wait until maybe things get back more to normal and see how she's doing?
Yeah,
if she's
probably
still...
not. Yeah, I probably wouldn't say anything.
Taylor in Schenectady, would you say something?
I think he should absolutely not say anything.
Just keep his mouth shut, right?
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to stay with her, then he shouldn't say anything.
But if he is concerned about her health, if he's noticing that there's a lot more, I'm not sure what food she's eating, but he says it's unhealthy stuff. I mean, would you try to maybe tackle that issue without bringing up the actual weight gain?
I think if they're her goals, she'll come to the conclusion on her own. I don't think she needs him to tell her.
Ariel in Glenville, should he bring it up or should he do something else?
Like going grocery shopping together or being like, hey, like, let me take something off your plate and I'll go grocery shopping and get, like, some healthier foods instead of, like, the not-so-healthy foods that she might be getting.
That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe you find what the different unhealthy things she's eating are and you find some healthier alternatives where you still get that same kind of satisfaction. So if it's something that's salty, maybe you find something that's a little healthier, which is still salty.
Yeah, just even, like, one thing. Be like, oh, well, what about these instead?
So far, what would you do? How would you bring it up with your significant other? Let us know down in the comments, and here are some more of your thoughts.
You know, you can definitely put down that, you know, he would like to start meal planning with her and sit down together and come up with each week's meals and make them together and then try to kind of guide it towards healthier choices. And now that it's nice out, it's easy to suggest to get out and do fun things, outdoors, hiking, to kind of help get that in the direction without necessarily saying, hey, you're putting on weight, because I'm sure she knows it and feels it.
Rella and Altamont, what do you think he should do?
Could he say, we've both been trying to overeat. We both need to really start thinking about what we're putting in our mouths. Maybe we can both, and don't use the word diet. Geez, really, don't use the word diet. But maybe we should both start thinking a little bit healthier. But if he's like also a gotta go, help not, you know, and just go crazy, she might not be into that. So he's going to have to try to find a median there, you know?
Adrian in Glenville, what do you think?
As a personal trainer, my boyfriend has asked for help with his diet. He knows it needs to be cleaned up, and every time I do it, we end up fighting because he gets very defensive. He feels like I don't find him attractive, and I finally told him, you have to hire somebody else or ask one of my friends who's a personal trainer.
So even though he's the one bringing it up, he's still getting defensive about it?
Yes, because it does stem from an insecurity. It does because you don't feel good enough in yourself. So if you don't support them and give it to them from a very positive and like loving manner, like I see you're struggling, and I bet if he looks, he can find something other than food or weight that's changed. Maybe she's not sleeping the same way. Maybe she's not going out with friends the same way. There is probably another behavior change that indicates depression that he will be able to find if he steps back and looks.
If you're in this guy's shoes, how would you bring up the topic of your girlfriend's weight gain? Let us know what you do down in the comments, and make sure you're delicate about it too. And in the meantime, if you like this video, give it a big old like. Every like seriously helps out the algorithm, helps get more people advice here on the channel. If you really like this video, you want to check out more videos like this, help out more people with advice, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got new videos pretty much every Monday through Thursday, usually about 4 videos per week. And you can also check out a couple more videos right here up on the screen.